you're going through the season 4 patch notes, so you don't have to. First off, we got Captain America. He is losing 5% of his damage. Next, we got Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, Maelstrom of Madness, aka the release, is getting a reduction on the cooldown. So we're going from 8 to 6. Next, we have Emma Frost. Her cooldown on her diamond form is going from 15 to 18. Next, we have Penny. Her ult, it lets out drones from the back, right? So you see how the little drones in the back, they add up, and then I walk into them, and they all walk in. So these little drones are going to add a slow effect, and the exact number is by 8% for 2 seconds, and each stack that hits resets the slow period, and it stacks up to a 40% slow. So that's a pretty good buff, I would say, to her ult. I don't think it's game-breaking, but pretty solid in the right direction. Now this one here, for my man Thor, Thor got a real ult. So Thor's ult, you go up in the air, you do this, you move kind of slowly, they can move out. So they increased the speed of it to going from, I think it's a 600 to 700, which basically means in ult, I can now move as fast as Black Panther's walk speed, which means no more running out of this ult and me chasing somebody to get them. And when they do get hit, they get stunned for 1 second, which is pretty good for this character, along with the team up that he's getting from Angela, which gives him the stun. Next, Black Panther. Now, Black Panther, you know, is very hated by a lot of people, and he's getting another nerf, okay? So, basically, if you didn't know, whenever Black Panther hits you with the marker, and he dashes, you gain 30 bonus health. You look down there, 30 bonus health. So now, he's only going to get 25, and his health is going down from 300 to 275. But also, remember, he's getting a team-up boost with Hulk, where whenever he goes below or at 100 health, he'll get a Hulk bubble shield automatically. And don't forget that he has his own passive whenever his health is low, that he does increased damage. So those two things put together might be low-key something to consider, even though he's getting nerfed now. Next, we got my favorite character in the game, and the outright favorite buff out of the entire patch notes. You ready for this? My man Blade, in his sword form, aka the Ancestral Sword, gets an increase in damage from 22 damage per hit, drumroll, to 24. Cinema. I'm not serious. What the fuck? Nothing changed. 2 damage, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Show Blade some love. At least let him wild out, then nerf him. But I think the character is pretty okay-ish and pretty niche. Should not be played into every match, but we'll get into that in another video. Next, I'm not going to read all of Magic's because she has a long wall of text. Basically, she's getting out of her team up with Black Panther, where you could, you know, I don't know if a lot of people use this or not. It wasn't really used that much as it is. But if you have Magic and Black Panther, he could do this. He can teleport. So they're getting rid of this. And the anchor to that was Magic. So whenever you're the anchor, you get like a boost. So she's losing all of that damage, but they're basically her stats, her patch notes is that she's getting virtually the same amount of damage back. And for charging this sword right here, it gets 2 new abilities. So 1, the charge is 1.8 seconds, is going down to 1.2 for a max charge. And 2, it now pierces through opponents, which will also has another effect that will reduce the cooldown on this, on your, I believe it's called disc step. So it reduces the cooldown on teleport when you hit this bad boy. And they also are increasing, whenever you go to Darkchild, they're increasing your single hit swings from 35 to 40. So this will do more damage when you swing this thing. Moon Knight, he gets a little baby patch. He gets 2 boomerangs instead of 1. So that's pretty, I think that's pretty good. And don't forget that combines with his old buff that he recently got, where if you throw this bad boy, you gain bonus armor. As you can see, I have 350 right now. Aim like Psylocke. Oh my god. But she gets a slight nerf where decreases the retrieve damage of shuriken per hit from 12 to 8. So again, if you don't play Psylocke, she has a move where she could throw these kunai and they stay stuck in the opponent and they come back and she'll get bonus health. So they're reducing the damage of it when it comes back. Scarlet Witch got a pretty significant buff. So Witch mains unite. So first off, in when she goes into her little spectral form, you can be healed while you're in the spectral form. They can't be damaged as normal, but now you can be healed. Now her ult, it used to do 800 damage. Now it does 9,999. It destroys everything. It kills everything in the radius. That's not the best part. Now it has a new effect where it could pull enemies in within 15-mile radius during cast charge. Max pull speed is up to 2.4, which means you get, you know, vacuumed in. So if I'm standing here, these characters are probably getting pulled into me, kind of like a Storm ult, in a way, where if you're next to Storm and she ult, When she lands it all, right? So if I go down here, these guys getting pulled into me slowly, it'll be similar to that. Next, everybody's favorite character, the Squirrel Girl. So each one of her nets do 100. They're getting nerfed to doing, each one does 110. They're getting nerfed to 100. And increase the hit damage of Squirrel Blockade from 35 to 50. I believe this is their Squirrel Blockade right here. So this, if you land those, it used to do 35. Now we'll do 50. Increase Mammal Bomb cooldown from 10 to 15. Mammal Bomb cooldown is the little eat you get so that you can get your extra ability. So you can double jump or double, throw these bad boys. So it's used to be 10. Now it's 15. Next. Now this guy right here, I think he's low-key the secret winner, right? Bucky came out in the game. Everybody thought he was like broken. He got nerfed a little bit. He fell along the radar. This guy is the ultimate defensive character on DPS right now between him and Namor. So now to his mind you, this move already gives you bonus health, right? He's at 325. He's a 725 character. It now grounds your opponent. So just like the Thing, just like Blade when he dashes at an air character, you become grounded. So you can't dash, can't swing away, can't do anything for 1 second. Bucky is about to be a problem. He is going to be the ultimate peel character. Like, honestly, I really, really think this is a super significant buff. You can't jump into a team while they have Bucky. Bucky is going to put you into a wall and beat the hell out of you before you even think you want to use your cooldown. Yeah, man, you're sitting here, you can't swing, and you're getting hit by a shotgun pistol to the mouth. Not to forget, he also has another CC move. So this guy right here is going to be cooking. What's next? Now we're on to the strategist. We got Mantis, who gets a minor buff, but it's pretty... It's a buff. A buff's a buff. So whenever she's running around, right, she has max speed, but when she gets shot, her speed immediately drops down to normal speed. I don't know the exact numbers. So now whenever she takes damage, instead of her speed just switching, I think it's like to 9 and it goes down to 6, it now will gradually go down. Instead of just 9-6, it'll go 9-8-7-6. And for the Ultron also gets a buff where his ult does more damage against people that have overshields. It does 125. So it's not something super crazy, but it's good enough for me. I'm not mad. Now, so we got Invisible Woman here. So basically, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but this right here, you see that little aura that's coming from it? Apparently that's a slow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that if somebody walks in this range while that is on, it causes slow. So it says it will increase the slow from 30% to 35, and it increases her ult overall healing from 165 to 180. So, now it does more healing while you're in here. And now this also slows enemies by 20% as well while they're inside of the ult. I think it already slowed a little bit before, but it slows more now. And another slight winner, I want to say. Maybe big winner. I don't know yet. Jeff the Shark got a buff, everybody. This one, look, I'm not going to say he's meta, but I will say this is a big difference. So when he ults, okay? So see this big old pool circle? So I believe that whole circle is going to be water, and it's just going to stay there where he ults at. And anybody standing inside of it, that initially didn't get eaten up, will be healed for 100 health per second. And the pool lasts for 8 seconds. So we got another circle healing ult. So virtually, he joins the rest of the cast of, make a big circle ult and stand in it. His isn't as mobile, but the shark eating people, throwing off the map potential with it, makes him a lot more valuable than before. Now, here's another nerf to a really good support after he just got a nerf before, is Loki. So Loki's clones, now they go from 100% of his damage to 80%. And that goes for heals and damage. So the clones are going to do less overall. Because this, always been pretty good. But now it's going to be a little less effective. So they're attacking the top tiers. And when I say attacking the top tiers, they also nerfed Luna Snow for the first time ever. This character's ult went from 12 seconds, as you can see on the screen, to now it's 10. That's it. That's her. In the patch notes, they literally put in parentheses, see guys, we do nerf her. As a joke, because she just got nothing but buff. This character is the ultimate warrior, bro. She does so much damage and so much healing. Ultimate character. But that's season 4. Tell me what you guys think. Who are you looking the most forward to playing as, and who are you looking to not deal with and permanently banning every time you get into ranked in your near future matches? Please respond in the comments with your observations. Peace.